Alright, I'm ready. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Today's a good day to play Spyro. So, of course, what better way to start off a stream about Spyro than to literally not play it, because I actually have not done anything since I played Fire Emblem last, and that's actually kind of bad. And I actually really kind of hate that I haven't done it. But that's just kind of the risk you take. I've been playing so much fucking Valhalla. I'm actually kind of sad that I just, on the days I don't play it, and that's what really drives me in fucking sane, is that I don't play it enough. When I know I should have played it way more. Alright, I need to power through this. If I can even do that, we can kill the noise, as I like to say. And then I need to power through this shit at, like, light speed, because I really want to get on with the stuff I actually kind of care about. But all the units I kind of care about are already leveled up. So this is just kind of unnecessary fluff. It has nothing to do with Spyro at all. I'm still prepping to fucking finish Silver Snow sometime before I die. Where's this shit? He is brawling? Oh my god. You know why? With fucking crits, that would be insanity. He only had 3. Excellent. I didn't even check. My god. What was I trying to level on her? It's always axes. And the reason it's axes is because I want her to do wyvern shit. This is what I mean, like, just buying stuff back would just be such a great start for the most part. You just wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't know why I didn't do it before, and I have to do it next time. Just to save all the fucking energy of having to mash through this. I really have no one to teach, don't I? I have legitimately no one to teach. He only had 3. I'm gonna cry. You're right, this isn't Spyro, but I can't save this game until I finish teaching. That's the worst part. I have Spyro on my Switch, and I legitimately can't finish until I do this. I know. This is the pre-stream. We haven't started yet. We'll be starting in like 5 minutes when I actually can finish this. Oh my god, who? Flame. Even though, like, all the people I want to teach literally are full. Alright, cool. And thankfully there's no spoilers, so no one's gonna miss anything. Okay, cool. Cool. No. Why would they? What? I cannot believe the game just offered me that. That is insane. This is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I didn't even know you could skip that. Would be Meteor, Helm Splitter, Abraxas, Heal, Alert. Oh, Alert Stance is actually gonna be good. Okay, cool. Alright, I gotta get the fuck out of this menu.
Appreciate it.
Trade Secrets ×4. I went above and beyond this month. Alright, cool. Now we can play Spyro. I just had to make sure. I didn't want to quit because I forgot if I saved or not. Never played anything in the Fire Emblem series. 1,000,000,000,000% recommend that you play 3 Houses if you can. 1,000,000% recommend it. It is probably the best Fire Emblem game I've played. It's certainly the easiest to get into. They definitely don't want to railroad you too hard. And there is still challenge if you want to play on the higher difficulties, from what I've heard. It is by far my favorite Fire Emblem game. Hands down. If there is no other first party you get on the Switch, I recommend this over Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. Now, obviously, everyone will have a differing opinion on that, but I find Breath of the Wild and Mario, I just find them to be typical stuff. I think Fire Emblem really went for the crown on that. I love it. Is anything like Final? Yes, you don't have to play previous Fire Emblems. There are some. It's like Final Fantasy. Some Final Fantasies have direct sequels. Most don't. It's the same thing. You don't have to play a previous. This one, nothing is a sequel or a prequel to this one. No. The only Fire Emblems I think that are direct prequels and sequels are Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light leads into some other game that I think also included it, but it never got localized. Binding Blade, which is also known in America as Fire Emblem 2002, leads into Blazing Blade, but that was never localized either because Nintendo hates us. Yeah, it's always nice. They just never localize them. I always thought they would release Fire Emblem 2002 and Roy would get his game, and it's not happened. It's the year's 2021. Roy has been in Smash Bros for how long? 20 years? How far into 3 am I? Just made it to Midnight Mountain. Like actually just landed. We beat what's the third boss called? Rex? Something. I don't even remember. Yeah, we beat him, and now we're on to the final levels. Nintendo's philosophy towards the US. Yes, that's what they did to Mario 2. The lost levels eventually came because people complained.
Spyro, I know you don't trust me, but
Okay, we can actually open her thing now. Once you have 100 eggs, you can beat the sorceress. But unlike Ripto's Rage, you don't really get much for doing it. You just get kicked out and told to go 100% the game. You don't even get to go inside Dragon Shores, like before. So you might as well just do this. Yeah, Americans can't handle difficult games, but don't worry. The simple solution to that is just to dumb down every game until they're all basically the same in terms of difficulty. So yeah, Three Houses is definitely the easiest Fire Emblem game by far. And not even just because you can rewind, because that mechanic I believe was first introduced in Valentia. But just in general, it's made to be simple. And I mean, on one hand, I'm mixed on the whole ability to rewind time to undo turns, because on one hand I think it actually does make the game a little bit simpler if you run into some random RNG bullshit that's completely out of your control. But on the other hand, I'm also kind of I mean, on easy mode, or rather on normal mode, because there's only normal, hard, and maddening. They just want people to be able to enjoy it, maybe be stressed a little bit, and have a good time, even if they just want to play on classic. I mean, but because of that, there basically is no difference between Three Houses on classic and Three Houses on casual. None. I don't think the average person's that bad at games. Yeah, we can handle Dark Souls. I mean, surprisingly, Nintendo's philosophy on a lot of stuff is not always correct. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me anymore. I find that a lot of times Nintendo is flat out wrong about a lot of stuff, and they just go with it just because they, what are they gonna do? Back out? I think a lot of design decisions that they make are really dumb. I did not like anything about the Wii. Everything about the Wii more or less encouraged me to not want to play it the more and more I looked into it. Everything about Other M was a massive turn off to me. And that was oh, here we go. That was one of the reasons I got a Wii.
Spyro, you found enough dragon eggs for me to unlock the portal.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, Crash is difficult. I wouldn't say it's the Dark Souls of platforming, as the new meme is that everything is the Dark Souls of insert genre here. But I do feel like there's a certain degree of things get watered down and simplified. And I mean, on one level it's cool. I always hate missables in any game I play. Permanent missables. But on the other hand, it's also how much easier can games be? I mean, I've beaten entire new games without dying, and sometimes without even really ever being stressed. And to me, it's just well, that's cool, and I could feel good about it, but was it really a challenge? Not everything needs to be a challenge, but it is one of those things. The Dark Souls of platformers is Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, way more than Crash. Maybe there's a couple of levels in Crash that approach that difficulty spike, but I don't think Crash in general is that hard. 100% in Crash is very different from just beating. Yeah, I know. Yeah, thank you. What? Can't pick, I guess. Yeah, sometimes some gem Sparks actually can't pick up. It's really weird. All right, cool. Buddy. Slippery Climb and High Road, yeah. It's a lot of it is in Crash 1. I think Crash 3 is the easiest, because I was able to 100% that without much difficulty. So I was a little happy about that. Mostly because 1 is just a very, not an outdated game, but it is very, you know, it's old school. Can I say that? Okay, cool. Is there a way to get to that? I guess not. Yeah, egg for sale, that's it. So I'm only missing just a couple of gems, probably in the landing zone. 2 is difficult yet fair. Yeah, that's generally what I hear. Is like 1 is kind of ridiculous, but 2 is fair. It's hard, but it's not completely unreasonable. 3 is the easiest. I don't blame you on that one. Yeah, see, they say level 100% complete. It's actually not. And there's no, like, hidden text there. Egg for sale is technically breaching beyond that. Alright. Yeah, the egg you get is for chasing money bags, which is like a catharsis, right? Like, credit to Insomniac. It was a very cathartic way, because I think everyone knows in the modern day memes are that Moneybags is like the worst kind of fucking person. Oh, Ash, welcome to the stream. And it's great, and on the PlayStation 1 version, I know, like, it's a little blocky, because you know, animations and stuff, but it felt so good to finally be like, fuck, Moneybags finally got what was coming to him for working with the enemy time and time again. It was really cool, and I get that they need someone to, like, be a blocker, so you can block progression, but yeah. So this whole level is different on normal, or on the remake. Like, entirely different. You can actually aim, as weird as it is. I think there's even aim assist, which is a little weird. So I think there's a skill point if you blow up all the palm trees, but I'm not gonna do that. A lot of this level is basically just backtracking, because we gotta come back and break these fucking things. Yeah, Moneybags is Eugene Krabs, absolutely. He'll sell anyone out for a price, he doesn't care. He's a great guy. Oh shit. Can we just do this? I think it's broken, right? Do you shoot it twice? Yeah, okay, oops. Oh no, I guess not, okay. I actually got through the Agent 9 section faster in the remake than the original. I think the aiming is stupendous. Like, look how quickly you can do this with strafing. Because before, to strafe, you would have to use the L2 and R2 buttons. Now you just move naturally like you strafe. And honestly, this is just because third-person shooters exist as a genre. Oh, shit. Like, now that third-person shooters just exist, it's like, well, this is where we can grab and use the mechanics from. Like, why wouldn't we? The original is bullshit, but it's not the worst thing. I think some of the Sheila segments get really difficult, because there's a Sheila segment coming up in the Tomb Raider stage, because this whole world is just references. I love that there's a Tomb Raider stage, and as a kid I didn't know what Tomb Raider was when I was like 5, so I was like, well, I don't know who this is. My first introduction to Lara Croft is a parody, if you can believe it. I hate the Bentley stages, actually. Bentley's the gnome bashing stage is ridiculous. I never liked it, ever. Where's the last one? Yes, okay. Bashing the gnomes is one of the hardest things. Agent 9's in the tomb level was one of the really hard things that I never really liked. There were a couple of things I always thought were difficult in Spyro 3, especially the super bonus world, because in the super bonus world you have to beat the Rhinox in the sleigh race or whatever. That is one of the hardest eggs to me. I mean, just over the course of these 3 streams, you know, you kind of, I think there's a fair representation of how hard the game is. Oh my god, it's a little slippery. Where are they? Oh. The sled race I never got to. You didn't miss anything. It's basically like the skateboarding thing on steroids. Yeah, you hit the... See, sometimes with the mole thing, though, is that you could get really, really bad RNG, and that's just it. There's nothing you can really do about it. You're just in for a shit time in general. Like, if nothing but gnomes spawn and you have to move a bunch without hitting them, you're pretty much screwed. And there's a certain amount that you need to hit, you know, per second or per couple of seconds to make it actually worthwhile. And if you can't, you're just screwed. There's not really much you can do about it. I just feel like this is way better. See, like, you can actually kind of hit these guys. Do you have to blow them up? I guess you do. This is way better. And that's what I mean, like, I'm sad that this game never really got, like, a true sequel. Because, like, I feel if we had more levels, you could, like, build on Spyro even more. We could have even cooler games. But, I mean, when you really consider it, even, what's it called? Even Crash didn't get a true sequel until recently, so... Doesn't necessarily even mean that the old games are bad. Haunted Mines, or what's the other one called? What was the other one called? Haunted Mines? No, it's Dino Mines and Haunted Tomb. And then what's the one with the Tomb Raider shit? I'm sorry, Ash. I hope you do feel better. I know that things have been rough lately. You can't shoot this. I think the skill point is to blow up all those. I mean, you know, the skill points are cool. They're not needed for the platinum. Even if they were, I don't think it would make it much harder of a platinum. It's just a nice little thing that you can do. But honestly, most of these, like... most of this entire segment is basically what Ratchet and Clank would kind of become. So I've been thinking about what game I want to play next on the channel for streams. I'm thinking it's probably going to be like Metroid Prime 2 or Pikmin 3, or maybe both, because we're going to run out of stream games here in a little bit. Shit, how do you zoom in? Can you zoom in anymore? Cool. Wait, why is he stalling? Nice, another glitch on this version. Yeah, why? I don't know why. He's fucking frozen. Excellent. I'm thinking the shipwreck level and yeah, Lost Fleet, which they changed the music for. Not even like it's a bad thing. I'm just curious, like, what was the reasoning behind it? That Evening Late got new music, whereas Lost Fleet got, like, reused music. I don't know why. Some moments I just ask, why me, you know? I feel for you. It's never easy. Okay. My sound went out. That's nice. Oh, I forgot about the stupid bubbles. Or the things. Oh, great. I wasted one. Oh, boy. Yeah, I rebooted my computer and weird shit's been happening. Sometimes I reboot my computer and nothing goes wrong, and sometimes I do it and just everything is weird. I don't know. Is that everything? I think I missed a couple balloons. The ending of Crash 3 was not fitting for how Crash 4 began. I give him credit. You know, you give him a 20-year gap. I gotta give him a little bit of respect. It was gonna be hard to fit into those. Entropy and Cortex return to infants. Yeah, but I mean, you couldn't really make a sequel where they're babies, you know? I think it was supposed to just be more of a joke. It might be like a very kiddie joke, but it, you know, it was like, okay, they get turned to infants and sent to the dawn of time. Wasn't it they got sent to the past? Well, maybe I'm forgetting. I don't remember. I could have sworn they got sent, like that's the thing, like they get sucked into the past or whatever. Oh, sweet. and part of it was like, well, whatever. But I mean, it made for one hell of a sick, cool trailer, though. You sent me to the past. It just gave me more time to plan your doom. I have almost never been happier watching that trailer. Or watching a trailer, by the way. Where the hell is this? I'm sorry? Did I miss something? Oh, okay, yeah, I did. I'm over here sweating bullets. Like, what? They traveled to the past? Okay, that I forget exactly how it was. I forget when I got my platinum for it, honestly. I don't even really remember what happened in it. I guess it's just a bunch of balloon gems. Because I did platinum it as part of the Insanity collection. I just never got around to the other ones because I'm like, you know, Crash is annoyingly difficult. I don't want to do too much and burn myself out before we even play the new one. Oh, here we go. $700 gems. I think this is the most gems out of any of the normal levels. Fair enough. I understand that. I think they took some loose liberties given the situation. I can relate, you know. It's one of those things. It's like, yeah, at least we got another game, and I think it is kind of worthy of the 4 title. You know, usually I say like games are trilogies, and everyone has a good idea for a trilogy because it's the opening, the middle, and then the end. I think that, you know, when you go beyond that trilogy is where things start to get a little bit loopy, and I think they did a pretty reasonable job with it. No, it's not nerd rage. I mean, it's a valid critique, right? I just think that out of Scorch, that's the name of that boss. Why did I think it was called Ray or Rex? I mean, I could nitpick the same stuff. I mean, listen, I as a Metroid fan, I feel that every day of my life. You know how many times I think about Metroid, and just sometimes randomly in the day I'll be like, wow, one of my favorite games never got a sequel, and the plot line is still just as dead as it was back in 2002. You know, they release Other M, and Other M is just a complete shit show on the story elements, and then at the end of the game you really didn't get much more out of it other than like the whole Federation plot line. Otherwise, the game is just, it could have not happened, and it would have been better. And the whole way, it really felt to me like Sakamoto really just wanted to make a Metal Gear game, because Guns of the Patriots was hot shit back in 2008. Look at this. This is some weird shit. Oh, you're trying to do Sonic lore? Oh no, I feel bad for you. That's gonna be rough. I felt like they wanted to make Sonic Adventure 3. See, I played Sonic 2K6 for a little bit, and then after a while I was like, this game fucking sucks. It gave me Enter the Dragonfly flashbacks, so that's why I was kind of like, shit, I don't want to play this. This is just like how I felt playing Enter the Dragonfly as a 7-year-old. When I got Enter the Dragonfly for Christmas, I was like, holy shit, this is going to be the best Christmas ever, you know, out of the 5 or so that I've been, you know, conscious at. It's like, yeah, this is going to be the best Christmas ever. And then you fast forward, and it's just like, what is happening in this game? Nothing. That's why people don't even know Enter the Dragonfly exists. It's that much of a nothing filler game. Generations, yeah, I wouldn't try to make sense of the Sonic timeline. Even the Metroid timeline is kind of a shit show, and Metroid is a considerably more gritty and realistic game than Zelda and the other one. Zelda and Mario. I feel bad for you. I wish you the best of luck. It's not going to be easy.
Hey, Spyro. I'm helping a kid named Handel recover some secret rocket plans.
Yeah, it's Dragon Ball. Well, I actually like Dragon Ball GT at the end. Oh shit.
Hi, Agent 9.
I don't care. Wait, LNR zoom out. Gotcha. Oops. Yeah, see, this was meant to be their version of Wolfenstein. They were referencing all other random fucking games. And I'm like a 5-year-old. Well, what 5-year-old is gonna understand Wolfenstein, let alone be able to handle the concepts behind it? I mean, I guess it's as kid-friendly as it gets. All we need is the health bar in the middle. It'd be lit. Oh shit. That's really what we need. Shadow survived. Yeah, he does. And then Shadow the Hedgehog happens, and then like you have to play the game a whole bunch to not even get any canon endings. That's why I didn't like Shadow the Hedgehog. And I think Shadow the Hedgehog is a really fucking good idea. It's just ironically not a good Sonic idea at all. There was no like, if you take out all the Sonic elements and you just put in a normal dude who has like superpowers, it could be an amazing fucking game. Because what you've done is you created a game with a branching plot line where you could do what you want for the most part. It just did not. This guy literally appeared out of nowhere. It just didn't need to be a Sonic game at all. It has one route. I mean, but isn't there just a true ending that you get after beating all the other endings? I own the game and I never played it enough to get it because I just didn't like the game enough. Even if you want to be neutral, you can't even just be neutral to the conflict, because in the neutral ending, spoilers, you kill fucking Eggman. In a kid's game. Like, I know Sonic deals with death, and Eggman routinely tries to kill Sonic and his friends, but like, you don't actually get away with it, you know? Like, Bowser never really does succeed in killing Mario, and it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's kind of just like betrays the stuff. Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, this version is fucked up. They just kind of appear out of nowhere. It's fast. I played the Shadow standalone. There is a true ending. You have to beat it 10 times. Yeah, you have to beat every ending. Like, look, they're just appearing out of nowhere. What the fuck? Yo, the Switch version of this game is messed up. Something's not right here. I don't know if they're on the ceilings and invisible or what. Like, there's no drop-down animation. What? I walked over this gem. Someday I'll do a playthrough on Shadow the Hedgehog. I actually considered doing playthroughs on a lot of Sonic games that I've had over the years and just never beat. But then I'm like, that's work. They're old games. I don't think I'm gonna miss too much if I take my time. Because I never did a playthrough on Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Heroes, or Shadow the Hedgehog. So I actually legitimately am considering someday doing that. Like someday, maybe even this year. You know? That'd be kind of cool. Like, I liked Sonic a lot. I own a lot of other Sonic games. I had Sonic and the Secret Rings. That was another Wii game that made me not want to play Wii games. I'm like, why do we have to have stupid motion controls to control the most basic of movement, moving back and forward? Like, Heroes is not canon? Oh, come on. There's no way. Heroes was fucking cool. I thought Heroes was the coolest shit back in 4th grade. I remember my friends had it. We used to talk about that. That is so... Now that's fucking lame. That's lamer than Shadow the Hedgehog just being a bad game. I loved Heroes. Here, 2K6 isn't... Alright, I don't even know what the Sonic canon is. Alright, can we at least get a multiple dimensions theory? Where, like, it can always be canon, it just isn't? Like, pull what Pokemon does. Every Pokemon version is technically canon. Just in a multiverse. And then Game Freak forgot about that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, let's make Shadow the Hedgehog canon. Who signed off on that one? Who signed off on Shadow the Hedgehog in general is a mistake to begin with. Okay, cool. Dude, this version is all fucked up. This would be like one of those weird versions that's just like... It's made to run on one of those completely awful, like, platforms, you know? Like, dudes appearing out of thin air and shit. What? Actually, you want to know the sad part? This is actually easier after you get the bonus hit point ability, because you only go down by 25 instead of 66, but I don't know when you get that. I want to say it's after Evening Lake, after the Sparks Evening Lake level. It's ridiculous. Generations made a confusing shit show. I really feel bad for Sonic fans. I really feel bad for you guys. I can't really do Sonic timelines and Sonic lore. I see each game as being its own self-contained mess, which I think is reasonably fair because they very rarely reference previous games. I think Shadow the Hedgehog was one of the few games where they actually did that. Yeah. Did they change it from the PlayStation 1 version to this? Like the rewards you get? I feel like they did. Oh, you could jump. You can't do that in Wolfenstein. Actually, what was it? In Wolfenstein, you couldn't look up, I think it was, and same in Doom. Doom, you might be able to jump. I can't remember. Yeah, the box is right here. Like, look at this. Dude's just teleporting. Guy is shooting around a corner. Oh, fuck it, whatever. They want to make a Doom level? I'm going to play this like Doom. How about that? Oh shit, I killed him. I'm not gonna play passive anymore. You can see how really detailed the models are, which is kind of nice. I'm paranoid as hell. I actually liked Lost World, for what it's worth. I liked it. I never finished it, but from what I played of it, I liked it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to you. I don't like the Sonic timeline if that's the case. I was at least okay with every game as canon. I can't make sense of that then. I just never liked 2D Sonic. I own Sonic Generations and I've never played it, and I own Lost World on both PC and Wii U and I've never beaten it. I didn't even play it on PC. I think I got it as part of a bundle. What can I say? Like, canonicity in most games is usually a shit show because, like, most games, they just didn't care about canon until way later. So, like, Resident Evil is the notorious example of shit canonicity that I'll always make, because in Resident Evil there is no... Oh shit, let me not die here. I can't even hit the boxes, which is what I need to hit. Oh my god! Okay, I think I did it. Resident Evil, you can't even get the true canon ending for the first game, and the canonicity of the other two endings is debatable for 3 and 2. And in the remakes, which was the one opportunity they had to really fix it up, they didn't do that. Hidden in an alcove. See, the thing is I don't know if I've missed something in here at all, and I'd like to think I haven't, and I don't want to replay it. Oh no, I'm fucked. I hope they don't respawn. Okay. This is like the nicest thing they've ever done. I know nothing about Resident Evil. I mean, it's a fairly simple story. It's just that playing the games, you will not get the canon events. And that's annoying to me. As someone who likes the story of Resident Evil, you can't play the games. What they show you in the games is literally just a fictitious representation of bullshit. It's not actually the end. It's not actually what happens in the game, which is stupid. I know. It makes no sense because it makes no sense. I don't know why they didn't do it. And they've remade all these games and they still have never done that. So it gets to a point where I'm just going to say they just never will. Where's hidden in an alcove? I want to say it's one of these. There's not, oh nice. There's not a lot of stuff in this stage at all. Yeah, not here. How do you get the real Resident Evil endings? You don't. They're not in the game. That's Resident Evil 1's real ending is not in the game. Period. It's not. In the real Resident Evil 1 ending, there's 5 survivors. Chris, Jill, Brad, Rebecca, and what's his name? Barry. And no matter which character you play as in Resident Evil 1, one of the characters is just not present. You don't get it outside the games. You just read it and you just accept it. That's the truth. You just read it, and so what happened is that for Resident Evil 5, they had a re-encapsulation of all the major events of the series up to Resident Evil 5. So one of the things in Resident Evil 5 that they said was, oh shit, hold on. When Resident Evil 5 came around, they had it so like all the events were like in this like retelling of the series, and that was how you figured out what was canon and what wasn't. Yeah, it is bullshit, but that's because they never thought Resident Evil would get this far. There's not really anything you could do about that. They didn't know they'd get this far, and they did. So in the Resident Evil 2 remake, they kind of just skip, like there's A and B for Leon and Claire, and they kind of just cut over a lot of that. They didn't bother. Where is this egg? Destroy the Rocket. There's an egg called Bad Dragon. Oh my god. They did this on purpose. You can't just do that and not know what you're really saying. I can't believe these guys. Oh, it's right here. Holy shit. I always thought it was inside one of the things. I guess not. Alright, very nice. Alright, we're done. Yeah, being a Resident Evil fan for canonicity, being a horror game fan for canonicity is usually just a bad time in general. Like, you're just not going to have a good time. There he is. And there's not really anything you can do about it. And then obviously, like, Code Veronica only has one ending. Code Veronica has variable things that happen in the game, like for instance if you save Ricardo or not, but ultimately I don't think it really matters in the long term of the franchise and of the story. So Code Veronica only has one ending. So Code Veronica is very easy to figure out what the true ending is because there's only one. Resident Evil 4 only has one ending. Yeah, it's pretty simple for a lot of other stuff.
Princess Amy showed me a place called
Okay, cool. Time for Diet Coke. I've never liked Coke. Pepsi's alright. I have exactly one Pepsi in the fridge and it's been there for months because I don't know when I'm gonna get another one. Another case of Pepsi. Oh, my shoulder is killing me. I should have played Valhalla today. I didn't end up raiding today. We were supposed to raid and we just didn't. It got canceled. I could have played Valhalla. I'm so mad. All I want to do in life right now is play Valhalla. Oh shit. Okay. That's why I kind of want to play Resident Evil on stream, because I haven't played it in so long, like the original. Oh shit. Not Resident Evil like 1-1, because you can't even really play Resident Evil 1-1. Like, you have to play Resident Evil Director's Cut, which is such a shame that they just won't sell the original version of Resident Evil. They have to sell this they have to sell the shitty Director's Edition. I hate it. I really do. I hate it so much. You have no idea. They took out all the good atmospheric music and replaced it with shitty tuba music. I really feel like someone at Capcom just really hated Resident Evil or really hated the fans who liked it. It makes no sense to me at all. Music for me really makes a game, and that's one thing I'm saying about Odyssey. One thing I say about Valhalla is the music on Valhalla is really, really fucking good. I'm looking forward to finishing it so much. So that'll definitely be something I'm gonna finish by the end of the month, because I promised a ton of other playthroughs that I need to get to. That's why after Spyro, I kind of know what my stream games are gonna be. Oh shit! It burned out. Very nice. I think I'm gonna do Dino Mines first. I really like not Dino Mines. What's the other one? The Tomb, Haunted Tomb. Oops, Haunted Tomb is the next one I'm gonna do. I like Haunted Tomb. Even though Haunted Tomb is complete bullshit in some ways, that slide is a little glitchy now. I actually enjoy it, so that'll be the next one I do. It's mean the troubadours like me. Oh, you were in a brass band? I was in a brass band. Holy shit, I didn't play the tuba though. I played the alto horn. We're talking about shit that happened ages ago, by the way. Yeah, no, I got respect for tuba players, don't get me wrong. It's just your instrument is not the instrument I would use to run a survival horror game at all. Like, I just wouldn't do that. I would use violins and other things, you know, something that makes people feel alone and dreary and dreadful, like something awful is going to happen to them, because that's the whole point of the game. High school, I was middle school. 4th grade to oh, I didn't want this. 4th grade to 8th grade. I miss it sometimes, yes. I never practiced, I was just pretty decent at it. Oh, fuck. I kind of miss the grainy quality of the original. So I mean, just because I have this new version doesn't mean I'm not gonna play the original someday. It might not be my preferred version to play anymore, but I prefer playing the original. Hey Chris, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna try to beat this game today. I can go late since I'm not doing anything, and Raid got canceled. I don't really feel tired because I didn't do anything. If Dino Mines, if I'm not salty, I'll try to beat it, because I really get salty sometimes. Some of the final worlds are a little bit ridiculous. I think this area actually loops on itself at the end, which is a little rare for the Sparks levels. Is this the boss? Yeah. Oh my god. Really? Oh, I didn't take a hit. Nice. Oh, he does the thing that the Mario boss does. That's cool. Holy shit. Except this is awful. He actually does the thing that, what's his name does? I forget what it's called. The Manta Storm? That shit was cool as hell when I was a kid. I thought that was the coolest. To this day, that's one of the coolest levels in a video game I've ever played. Was the Manta Storm. Serena Beach 1 is so fucking awesome. Done. He only splits once. Anashan? My mic is fucked up? How's my mic fucked up? I'm actually a little worried. What's going on? Did I hit something? Test? I don't want to unplug it, because if I unplug it, I get a bunch of weird shit. I might have hit the pitch, honestly. It was unfair. I've never had a problem with that level. That's one of the few fucking boss fights I actually really like in that game. I can turn the gain down. I don't know if the gain is too high. Horror, I'd use things like a water phone? What? I will need to look it up. It sounds a lot different. I might be holding it a little closer to my face. I don't know. Yeah, I got respect for tuba players. Tuba trombone is yeah. My chat is an amalgamation of people from YouTube and Twitch. You both appear in the same chat. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Oh no, what's going on? Why is my B button not working? Okay. Actually, what does B even do? Nothing. That's crazy. All right, cool. Yeah, everyone else is in YouTube chat. It's all Sozin, is my mic all static? Just out of curiosity. And Ash, is my mic messed up? Actually, can I play back my stream? Let's see. Just out of curiosity. And Ash, is my mic messed up? No, I think it sounds fine. I think it sounds fine, actually. Right, because if I listen to my own stream, I should hear back if it sounds bad. It sounds like there's a fan. There is a fan. I didn't know that affected it so much. Hold on. I moved my fan. I don't know if that's if that makes it a little better. I need a fan in this room. It is incredibly hot in my room. All right, cool. Yeah, if that's the case, I hear you a bit louder. Oh, I might be a little closer to the mic today. I need to. I'm very intimate with my microphone. Let me tell you. Yeah, I turned the gain down a bit. I kind of need to, because I feel like for my recordings, like when I actually record for YouTube, the gain is a bit too loud. Fan wasn't bothersome. Yeah, but the thing is it was blowing in my back, and I actually am supposed to move it when I start recording to my left, just so it blows actually on me. I always forget to do that. And then when I'll be sitting at my computer normally, I move it back to where it was before. I'm gonna make out with it. I've considered doing ASMR as part of trying to diversify and branch out. I thought about it for about 30 seconds, but no one's gonna want to hear ASMR from me. I'm the dude. I'm just a guy who plays old games on stream, records new games, and curses a lot. And usually I'm moderately okay at the games I play. Alright, I want to get full health because this level's actually a little difficult. Also, they changed the hitboxes on the falling rocks. The falling rocks, yeah. The falling rocks. And they're a little bit more annoying than before. You get the diamond, right? Yeah, the big sparkle, okay. It must have been one of the GBA Spyro games where, oh no, you know what level we need to do? Desert Ruins. Fuck that. I gotta do Tomb Raider. I gotta do it. Don't do ASMR. I mean, what would I even do? Talk about video games? I don't know. It's not for me. Male ASMR channels don't really even do that well. I mean, obviously there's going to be some that are, you know, good and popular and have millions of subscribers. But in general, ASMR is a female thing. For the most part. Like a lot more ASMR artists that I've seen are females. I like ASMR, actually. I like it. I'm a little numb to it now because I've been listening to it for so long, but what do these guys do again? I think they spit flame with their tail. Alright, we're gonna ignore this dude. No, this is the one that spits flames. The other ones just shoot stingers. Oh no! You have to flame those. Yeah, getting an extra hit point makes a world of a difference for this game. No, I'm not doing moaning. Absolutely not. It ain't like that. Sorry. It's not supposed to be that. What? What? Oh. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing if people could mod the original trilogy like this. Make some custom levels or some shit. Wow. Barrel stuffed with a tail. Why not? I'm not. I don't want that to be a sound clip on the internet. I've said a lot of weird shit on this channel. I don't want that to be a sound clip on the internet. That never ends well for people when they have sexual content of themselves on the internet. Ever. That has never ended well in human history. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. Probably just reading documents in Wolfenstein is going to get taken out of context one day and get me put on a list. So I'm okay. I hate it. I hate the fact that I had to read some of the things I had to. Oh crap, I forget how to do this. Alright, I actually forget how you do this jump. Ah! Okay. Because I don't think you do this jump from over here. I think you have to do it from right over there. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this level is a little weird. Because what they want you to do is, I think, jump from here. But there's nothing that really makes it easy to get over there. Because there's nowhere else to jump from. I don't think you glide from that up top over there. Right, there you go. See, and you have to get hit when you do that. This one jump I find is the most confusing jump in the game, because it's not really transparent what they want you to do. Should have gotten an Assassin's Creed reference in this level. Can you get up here? No. Almost. What about my friend Justin? He's already taken. Ah, what? I have no clue. Yeah, there you go. You gotta aim for the little. What's the thing between your fingers and the actual base of your hand? I have no clue. It is one of the most annoying jumps to make in this game, though, by far. And I think I was replaying it on PC, and I was stuck here. I'm like, how can I not figure this out on a game I've beaten, you know, at least a dozen times in my life? It was so crazy to me. But yeah, I think I'm going to be doing playthroughs on some games. The webbing of your hands. Yeah, you know, imagine my surprise when I was like 5 and I realized that we have actual webbing on our hands, like between our fingers. I was blown the fuck away by that. I'm like, wow, are we part duck? What is the meaning of this evolution? Whoa, Lily. What is the meaning of this? Fucking crazy, man. Where's the lockbox? Oh, we gotta go back. Actually, I think it's legitimately better just to loop around the level. Like no lie. Alright, let's do the Sheila level. This is the last Sheila level in the game. I think there is no Sergeant Bird level in this world. I think Sergeant Bird only has a couple of levels and that's it. He has the Tiki Lounge and then one in Evening Lake and then I think like one in something like that. I don't know. Probably copyright. They didn't want to go too hard on it.
Hi, Spyro. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm just off for a bit of a walkabout right now. You know, sometimes you just long for the simple, old-fashioned pleasures of yesteryear, don't you?
Yep. I mean, like in the remake. Yeah, Assassin's Creed was 2007. Are you serious? You have to jump over even that? Yeah, but like in this game, this came out in 2018. This came out the same year as Odyssey. I was bawling in 2018 doing a playthrough on this. I did a playthrough of Odyssey that was 80 hours long, and even this was like basically the same level of fun. I was going crazy in 2018. That was a complete revival of my channel, because my channel needs multiple revivals to not disappear. That's the mark of a successful YouTube channel, obviously. This egg is called Sheila Bandicoot. That is not how you check eggs. Crash Kangaroo. Wow, is it called that in the original? I didn't know that. Oh, that works. No, he missed. It went through me. Okay, sure. Got him. I remember this being hard when I was younger. I was like, this shit's hard. And trying to figure out the timings and shit to jump. All right. There you go. Fantastic. Did I say 80 hours? Yeah, that I've done long playthroughs, dude. Like if you look on my channel, there's a Google Chrome extension. You could probably use it on other browsers as well. That tells you how long a YouTube playlist is. A lot of my playthroughs are long. I do RPGs, so a lot of my playthroughs, if you want to listen to me talk for 80 hours, there's a lot of playthroughs I've done that are just long as fuck. I'm serious. You could legitimately listen to me talk for days of your life. I did it again, by the way. If you really so chose, you could listen to me for a long period of time, uninterrupted. It was called that in the original? Okay, I must have missed that. Because this game came out in 2000, so Crash was already done for 2 years. Maybe they had like one of the side games or something, but you know, Crash was more or less done. Oh, this dude's sleeping. What? Oh, this is another submarine level, I think. Or something. Yeah, I like the Spyro mini games in Spyro 2. I just think it just for some reason it's a little more iconic in my childhood. You know, Spyro 2 improving on the original so much. Yeah, Spyro 1 came out in 98. Ripto's Rage, or Gateway to Glimmer, depending where you live, came out in 99, and this came out in 2000. I actually have a ROM of Gateway to Glimmer. I don't even think it's different. I just think it's called something different. Oh no, this is manta ray bullshit. With mecha sharks? I don't think the mecha sharks hurt you in this one. Does this cost on Switch? Like, do you mean, is this on Switch? This is 100% on Switch. It's probably on the store. If I could even look. It's probably gonna be like $40, or no, 60 probably, because that's how much Switch games are. The Switch eShop is a total disappointment compared to the Wii U. I like just the way the Wii U eShop was in general, compared to like everything else. This shit is still not any better after literally years. It's still not better at all. Let's see. How do I do it? Search. This is like a very shitty. This is like the Wii all over again. Yep, $40. For me, the games are like 20. Well, you must know someone. Yeah, it is Gateway to Glimmer, but I don't know if they like made any actual alterations other than just the name. That's what always kind of confused me when I found that out. I was like, so wait, did they change? Because you know, like games will get localized for different areas and they'll censor things or whatever. I wasn't sure if they like censored anything about it or if they just literally changed the name for some reason. Because Gateway Glimmer is such a small part of Spyro 2. Like, it's not really like Gateway to Avalar would have made more sense, is all I'm saying. Because Glimmer is not the name of the area at all. And then obviously in America it was called that. Mostly the name and languages, yeah, okay. Because Glimmer, like, yeah, it's one of the few levels you have to return to later to fully complete. But for the most part, like, Glimmer is just, you know, it's the starting level, you run through it, then you come back when you can climb ladders and you do the other thing, and that's it. It's a very short level. Like, nothing in Spyro is really super long at all. Not that it needs to be, but Glimmer is not a reoccurring place. Alright, what are we doing? Can they shoot back at me? Oh, they totally can. These dudes are trained killers. No!
Try not ready to ride.
He barrel stuffed me. Hey, scream ah. Oh, I mean, I could say ah, but I could do this. I actually finally got around to putting new sound effects on the soundboard, by the way. It literally took me months, but I did it. Oh my god, do you see how that tracks? That's horrifying. Being honed in on by something is not fun. I'll speak for everyone who's ever been locked on by anything in a video game. Let me make sure I break these. I don't want to get back on this thing. I think that's it. I wonder if Hunter's pet manta ray ever comes back in any future games at all. It's crazy how a bunch of PlayStation 1 games have more soul than like super funded Activision titles. The only game series with heavy censorship is Wolfenstein. Oh, Final Fantasy has it. Tales has some censorship. There's other series, but yeah, Wolfenstein gets censored because, I mean, well, you know, the subject matter will never not be uncensorable for the most part. I like New Order. New Order was fun. New Order was one of the freshest FPS single player games I'd played in a while. Like between that and Deus Ex, I was really in love with both of them. I thought both of them were cool as fuck. Oh, we're done? Oh, okay. I didn't like New Colossus as much. Yeah, Nazis. The awful things. I'm actually surprised they brought it back, and I'm glad it did well, because it was a really good. There's a lot of like miniature. Oh, here we go, cameo. There's a lot of dialogue and special shit that they have in Wolfenstein, like that BJ just has to himself, that I think is really touching and heartwarming. And some of those moments are in New Colossus, but not as much as old New Order and Old Blood.
Well, look at you.
Yeah, Tara Loft.
I've done all the hard work. I've spent all day pressing switches and shoving boxes around, and you just waltz in here expecting to claim the treasure. Well, you might as well have it. It's only a lousy egg anyway.
Hilarious. She runs off. I don't think they come back to help you with anything. There's not really much to help you with. Oh, did the other guy disappear? Yeah, okay, I didn't talk to him and I never did. He's completely skippable. Alright, very nice. Now this level also has 700. Okay. What are we gonna do now? We're gonna do Haunted Tomb. Haunted Tomb has an Agent 9 level that I thought was ridiculously hard back when I was a kid. I thought that was ridiculous. It was, it's not unfairly ridiculous, but it is a doozy and a half. What other series had massive censorship? Resident Evil has censorship, but usually that's because of areas where they would release it, like, had restrictions on, like, extreme violence and gore. So they had to tone it down. Like, infamously, Leon does not get beheaded in, I think, the German and Australian versions of the game by any enemy. So there's a couple people who like live in Australia and Germany. I remember when like they told me like the first time they saw the actual like American version, they lost their shit. Silent Hill has censorship. I mean, most game series have censorship. Earthbound has censorship. Because in the Japanese version, Ness is naked, but in the American version, nudity has a different connotation in America than Japan, so they gave him pajamas. I think that's fair enough. Another game series is Postal. Oh, Postal's fucking great. Postal 2 is great. Postal 3 was a disaster that they even made fun of later. It was just that bad. I don't think you can do anything about these. You have to come back later with, I think, rocks or something. Yeah, these things. Oh my god, no, you can't just do that. Okay, cool. That's what I mean. Having that extra hit point makes a world of a difference in this level. Postal 2, what? Yeah, that was a game that got banned. They didn't like it. You know, it's all these, like, not turn of the millennium games, but you know what I mean. Like, a lot of games from, you know, the 2000s were just not really kosher in a lot of places. Because we weren't living in, like, the dark ages anymore. Like, people could make the games that they want to make. And a lot of the games that people want to make have a lot of fucked up stuff in it. That rock did not even fall on me. Like, oh my god, come on. I should save this health pickup. I don't really even need the lives, honestly. I gotta remember to get it when I'm done, which I won't. They didn't censor anything about Shadow the Hedgehog. Sega's absolute masterpiece. The only Sega game I care to replay. I actually should close the window, shouldn't I? Sad Satan, I've never heard of it. Might be for the best, honestly. Don't they spawn those pickups to shoot if you kill the guys somewhere? Because I killed him and I shouldn't have. I didn't know there were more up ahead. They spawn it somewhere and you have to break these things to complete the level. All it is a nuisance. And what's sad is I actually like Pyramid Cave. Pyramid Cave is my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog level. Probably out of the whole series. Oh no, please. Ah! I love Pyramid Cave. It's hype, it's epic, you have a lot of running. It's really cool. Whew. Aru. Yeah, I think these things spawn somewhere and you're able to get them. You motherfucker. Sad Satan is a game you can only download from the dark web. Oh no, this is definitely a YouTube video somewhere for sure. I'm okay. Kind of hate going back. See, like, that thing didn't even fall on me. Ugh. Okay, I just need to do that one more time. I keep forgetting you can't charge them. They have canes. They're Sly Cooper fanboys. See, I mean, that's at least one thing that's always interesting. I always get people on stream that have heard about completely different things to me compared to me, because I've never heard of this game. Actually, one of the sound clips that I got for the streams is from a game called Limbo of the Lost. I doubt anyone has ever heard of it. It's kind of this very, very unique and weird game. The game is basically, like, you know how some games get criticized for being asset flips? Very nice, that's very lucky. Yeah, Limbo of the Lost might be the first game ever to literally take that on such a literal level. I don't know if they ever really did sue the guy that made it for all his blatant plagiarism and literally stealing things from other games to put in his own game. But basically the whole game is a hatchet job where tons of resources were taken from other games, and like, you can't do that. That's literally illegal. You can't do that. But I don't know, in his wisdom, to make his passion product, he did so. And see, usually if you do that in like a free game, most of the time people won't care. But you can't do that on like a game you plan to sell and actually make money off of, because you're making money off someone else's shit. And I don't even want to get into the that's not cool argument. That's just illegal. Like just flat out illegal. So it's illegal to have as well. Oh shit. Okay, well, there you go. I guess that solves the. Nothing hit me. The rocks break, and like the hitbox is gigantic for them for some reason on this level. Well, the game isn't illegal to own. It's just illegal for, like, the guy got into legal trouble, I'm pretty sure. He took like the border from World of Warcraft. Like, you can look this up on Wikipedia. Like, it's documented. It's a documented game because people tried to sell it, and now you can't even find it. So there's a YouTuber by the name of Mandalore Gaming, who I'm actually a real fan of, and he basically made not a playthrough, but a full critique and review of the game. The game is complete dog shit, except for the very end. They have a musical number, and that's hilarious to me. And that's now on my soundboard. It's actually amazing. What? Oh my god. Sometimes I get a little worried, like something might get stuck and I won't be able to get it out. All right, cool. Should we do this? Yeah, let's do it now. Sound like Conker's Bedford? Yeah, but illegal as hell.
First round, the riddle is this. If one dragon can lay one egg in 12 years, how long would it take for 100 dragons to lay 100 eggs?
Oh, in terms of the ending, yeah, blatant plagiarism, but not even like Conker's Bad Fur Day. The whole thing is massive parody. So like, technically they're not copying, they're parodying, because they had to recreate like that alien fight scene themselves using their own assets, you know, with their own shit in it. Like, this game literally took stuff from other games, like actually took other images and icons from other video games. They gave them none of the credit. None of the profit, didn't sign off on it. MJ, very nice.
You may now my...
What's a lob shot? There you go. I never used the lob shot at all. So watching that video was just like, what the fuck? Like, why would someone do this at all? It's not like a shitty Flash game. It's clear that they put in love and time and effort. But then I'm left with the usual answer I have, which is like, well, why didn't you just make your own stuff? I don't know. And honestly, I don't think anyone knows the answer. I don't know the full rest of the story. Oh, shit. This segment isn't that bad. You just strafe. As long as you strafe, you're fine. That's what I had to realize that as a kid. Like, the only way you're going to be in trouble here is if you don't strafe when you're trying to shoot. The only exception is crossing this bridge. You might run into some trouble. Probably will never play Conker's Bad Fur Day. I got nothing against it, it's just not my type of game. Is the last guy really back there? Oh, he is, yeah. Come on. You know what? I'll trade. That's fine. That's more than fine. This hydro tunnel, the damn mole level, and the skateboard shit. The snowboard shit for me. Most of the skateboarding stuff is pretty easy for me. So I'm a little lucky on that. Because most of it is just doing the diagonal tricks. Which, of course, the snowboard level is basically just a skateboarding level. There's basically no difference. It's just way harder and you have to run 3 laps. Come on in, it's laser time.
I see you've managed to survive the trials of the catacomb. I am a vessel without hinges, lock, or lid.
An egg.
Have you heard?
I should have answered a bandicoot, just for the reference.
7,000 years for some.
Oh, is including that race too? Yeah. Skate 3 is a fun game. I haven't played a skateboarding game since Tony Hawk 2. Tony Hawk's Underground. I love Tony Hawk's Underground. It is one of my favorite games. I adore it. And I really should play more of it. Am I dead? Yep. That turn you have to do so early, I'm not used to it. You got to do that turn perfectly. I kind of suck at this turn. OG Pro Skater. I actually have some of the Pro Skaters on GameCube, but Thug 1 and Thug 2 are some of my favorites. So actually what I want to do is I want to get an Xbox and I want to mod that shit to play GameCube games so I don't have to put my discs at risk anymore. I want to play some of that shit, and that's what I mean. Like, Nintendo should totally fucking let people do that, and they don't. Am I dead again? Yes, I need to do it even earlier. Oh my god. They had Pro Skater at my school way back in the day, because we used to have a computer lab, and I was like, wow, this is the best thing ever. I can't wait to have computer class. And so we had computer class like literally for a third of one grade. That was the end of it, and I was so disappointed. I'm like, how are you gonna have all these ridiculous computers and so much stuff to learn and do, and we only have it for a couple months, and then we never do it again. I was so disappointed. I was so fucking mad about that. Oh my god, that was good enough. Hey, look, it's me. Halo is the best FPS series. I mean, I don't know. I won't say no. I also won't say yes. Let me do the Agent 9 shit. The rocks never stop falling. Ugh, what a catastrophe. Oh, nice. I got back one of my lives. So if I go break that other one, I'll get back my other life. I like Halo. I ain't a super huge fan of it, though.
Behind this door lie the 5 deadly trials of King Rover. No one has ever survived. Here's the riddle.
Footsteps. All right. More top-down shooters. I remember the bouncing bullets being way more effective in the original. Here, it kind of doesn't matter too much. This is way easier, by the way. Again, the control scheme, having strafe being done automatically, changes all these levels into trivial jokes. Half the difficulty was literally just trying to maneuver around appropriately. You shoot these guys? Yes, okay. I know one of these you have to throw shit. See? Easy. I've never played Halo 2. I know that surprises a lot of people. I've legitimately never played Halo 2 in my whole life. Oh, you just shoot them? I thought you had to throw stuff at them. I think it's this next one coming up. You have to throw stuff at the big guys to make them die. What? Oh. Yeah. Pro Skater came out in '99. I think so too. I know it was definitely like a PlayStation 1 like end of life game. I mean, you know what? For what it's worth, it was fucking cool. I just wasn't a fan. I like Thug because it had a story. And that's really it mostly. Oh my god, throwing this is such a nightmare. Pick it up! Oh my god. I couldn't pick it up. Alright, do they still throw off them all the way over here? No. Okay, cool. Look how far you can throw with this too. Alright. Way easier. Are we done? Oh. How do I break this now? That's the thing I don't remember. I think at one point in the level there's a place that they spawn a bomb pickup that you could shoot, but I don't know where it is. Because once you kill all the guys, it's hard to. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's only surrounded by falling rocks. You know, nothing too major. You know, you just gotta get hit to get it, and then it explodes so you don't get it anyway. Yeah, the hitboxes on the rocks are a little ridiculous. But yeah, I've never played Halo 2. In fact, that's one of the things I want to do, is I want to do a playthrough on Halo 2, like, at some point in the near future. Just why not? I've literally never done one. Favorite 90s game? I think it really is either Spyro 2 or Spyro 3. I didn't play a ton of games in the 90s. It wasn't until I got the GameCube where I really started playing a ton of games. The GameCube was definitely the turning point in my life for playing video games. And a lot of them as well. Halo 2 is the most difficult. Oh, sweet. Nice. That's awesome. Well, we'll be playing it on Legendary. I mean, might as well just do it once on Legendary and be done. Okay. What's the bonus level here? Bentley. Is there a speedway in this level or some shit? Oh, we need to do Coastal Speedway. Oh, I hate it. I hate speedways. Favorite 2000s game? That's so impossible. Metroid Prime or Twilight Princess or Pikmin 2. It's impossible. I can't narrow it down because every game does something that the others don't. You masochistic psycho? What? What'd I do? Oh, on Legendary? Yeah. I mean, well, whatever. That's how I get the real Halo experience. Gotta be a man. Men don't run from challenges. Okay, cool. Yeah, this level is an acid trip. Remember when Snoop Dogg was in a Tekken stage? I forget if his character is, or if he played. I mean, Snoop Dogg is itself a character. Oh, that's a flame. Actually, kind of lucky I didn't get hit. It took me months to beat Halo 2 on easy. Oh, I'm a little more experienced with first-person shooters, so some of that comes a little more naturally to me. I used to only play first-person shooters, especially multiplayer-wise. If you were on my channel back in the day, like, I used to even have some Call of Duty footage and shit. But man, I haven't played COD in ages. And I got really good at Call of Duty. I almost had a 2KD in Modern Warfare 3. Almost. I was at like a 1.9 something. Where's Sparks? Holy shit, he literally leaves. Yeah, I beat Reach on a Monument to All Your Sins. That was pretty fun. Like, it was actually kind of refreshing. Oh wow, they're all immune to charge. Okay, that's nice. It's only hard on some parts too. That was also something I considered streaming, was doing that on PC. I don't know if it'd be too much for my computer though. Okay. The figure skating park sucked in this game. Which one? The one with the girl on what's that level called? Ice level 1. Ice level 1 versus ice level 2. I mean, I could agree. I think it's like some of this stuff is just hard because it was hard on the PlayStation, and it got easier here. Just, you know, yeah, you can see more, you can do more. Yeah, after this, I'm taking a nice long break from Spyro. Like a couple years, guaranteed, hands down. Except for maybe the isometric games, because I never really played those. I did play them. I don't think I beat either of them, and if I did, I don't remember. And in general, they're kind of meh experiences. Icy Peak, yeah. I hate that if you don't get to it quick enough, you have to go back and talk to them again. Alright, yes please. You'll need to cover my expenses. Dude, just open an OnlyFans. I'm like not kidding either. See, I'm a man of class. I wouldn't open an OnlyFans. Let's see if I can dodge this. Yes. Just a simple man. Was there another one? Yeah. Fucking octopus. It's like one of the few times they actually use it in this game. Alright, so there's a lot of things to do in this one. I think there's just an egg on a high up ledge. There's at least 2 places, one of which is the Bentley Gate. Another one where we have to chase a thief in a plane. Because after this, we only have one more level, believe it or not. We have Dino Mines and Coastal Speedway. And that's it. That's the last speedway. How do we do the flying thing? It's over here. All right, we're gonna do the Bentley thing. Would I ever ride the Titanic if it did not sink? No. I don't like being on boats at all. I don't like boats. I don't like going on cruises. I don't find them romantic. I don't anything. I went on maybe 4 cruises in my life. No, 3. One when I was at Disney World, which was cool because it was with my family. One, I don't know why we went on it. It went to like Nova Scotia. That one was cool because there was a couple people I was hanging with and they were all pretty chill. And then I didn't. I can't focus. I'm not gonna be able to do this. God damn it. Yeah. See, this shit is such bullshit. If you get bad spawns, you're so screwed. Oh my god. I hate this already. It's a minute. That means you need to bash one every 3 seconds to actually make it worthwhile. And obviously you're not gonna bash one every 3 seconds. And then this shit happens and it just goes terribly. And the problem, I remember this now, that I complained about is that the camera is way too bad. The camera is way too close to Bentley for this. Like, most of the reason this is hard is just because you can't see the fuckers in time. And Bentley just doesn't move fast enough for you to really keep up. I'm getting pushed! Oh my god, this guy. Oh, that's really good luck. Done.
Well done. And
And no, there's no hard mode. This is actually one of the hardest ones, but you luckily can get. I just got some good spawns there. I would not go on a fucking cruise at all. I don't like that. And I went on another one, and all the kids were just. It was a very unique time. Let me say that. I'm gonna be as nice as I can be about it. See, the second one was at least cool because I got to talk with a bunch of people. We would hang out a whole bunch and stuff. That was kind of fun. It was nice. Are we done? Yeah. There's one chick that I met from New Jersey who was really cool, and I think she played video games, and I totally didn't get her number, and we never heard from her again. I was actually kind of salty at myself later for that. I was like, oh, well, you know, that would have been awesome if I wasn't a fucking idiot. And, yeah. Oh, well, that's life. Can I do this? No! Oh my god, are you serious? He's on to me. I'm fucked. I'm never gonna catch up to him in reverse. I did not want to make him go backwards like that. Because I have to stop to get a recharge every time. And that is not fun. I don't know where he went. I have no clue where he went. There, okay. You're sick. I like cruising and I love tubing. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what you meant by that for a minute. I mean, yeah, it's just not for me is all. I'm a boring kind of person. I like to stay home and play video games. I mean, that at least I'll be honest with you about it. Just finished watching Dragon Ball Series 1, 2, and 3 of the original series. As protagonist is Kid Goku. Yeah, I actually kind of respect Dragon Ball more now that I'm older. Because when I was a kid, I thought it wasn't bad. It was just very, very slow, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. But nowadays, I respect it a lot more. I respect a lot of the old anime a lot more now. I like all the classic shonen, you know. Shame about the Rurouni Kenshin author, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. What can you do about it? That's what I mean. Like, I think a lot of Harry Potter fans have had to learn to separate their dislike of J.K. Rowling from their love of the franchise. Regardless of how you feel about what J.K. Rowling says, I think you have to learn to separate your expectations from it, or from what she says. Do I lose the flight power up? Oh, that was kind of bad. I think I need it actually to get that thing up top. Oops. Same thing with Rurouni Kenshin, but with Rurouni Kenshin, it's a fairly cut and dry line. It's just a shame that such a good anime has a guy that does the stuff he does. It's whatever. I mean, it really isn't whatever, but it's what can I say? J.K. Rowling is a turf. A very boomeristic turf. What?
I'm working on a new trick now.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to do this. Okay. J.K. Rowling is a turf. She has a lot of very weird political views because she's basically a boomer, and that's heavily summarizing it, but that's about as in depth as I'm gonna go on Twitch. And a lot of Potter fans are upset because she has these views, and apparently they don't understand that there's a disconnect usually between people who make the art and the art itself, and a lot of people found that out the hard way. Dragon Ball Original Series 1 is a total cringe fest. Oh yeah, but I mean it was way more honest. It was meant to be like a childish journey. I can respect it for that. I'm here listening, but I got bad anxiety. Well, I do hope you feel better, and try not to. Obviously, I can't say try not to be anxious, but try to keep it in check. You know, just for your own well-being. And a lot of people have sworn off the. No! Oh my God! I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving the level. I don't care. I'm not taking that death. I cannot believe this shit. My God. I've never been more disappointed in my life.
And I I want to die too. Oh, yes. I want to die.
Whatever you're talking about, I don't care. My guess is no one's ever loved you before.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that? You can't keep getting away with it!
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is such a good anime. I love it. My friend was watching it a while ago, and I was watching it with him. I'm like, you know, I forgot how awesome this fucking show was. Yes, that's exactly it. No, I'm not going to get onto it on a gaming stream. That is 100% what the problem is. And a lot of, like, see, the thing is a lot of people like art who are of a certain political persuasion, and they find out that the people who make the art aren't of the same political beliefs and mindset as them, and they get mad at it. I mean, look how many times they got to blow up on Marvel actors of all things for having weird beliefs about whatever, when they're just normal people. They just happen to be actors, and people get mad at them for that. They chased it's the same, like Gina Carano gets it all the fucking time from people every day. Something up here? Wow, I forgot about that. Okay. Gina Carano, oh no. Okay. Gina Carano gets people on Twitter every day fighting her over every little thing ever. And I'm not saying that every one of her takes is true just because the fucking mob doesn't like it, but you know, people, like, these people are not superheroes. A lot of them are just, you know, normal people. Everyone has a fucking saucy take inside of them. I certainly don't talk about mine on my fucking streams or on my YouTube. I like having a YouTube. And we're about to enter super censorship overdrive in the next couple of years in America, so that's going to be very fun. It's not 100. Oh, okay. There's some stuff down here. Gina Carano is an actress from The Mandalorian. She plays the stormtrooper, or the rebel drop trooper lady. You've probably seen her. If you're even anywhere remotely in the Star Wars universe, you've probably seen her. Gina Carano. Carano. Yeah, we're getting there. It's going to be pretty ridiculous. That's why I don't even really use Twitter anymore. Twitter has some good memes, but Twitter just purges people just for whatever reason ever. So what's the point? I'm surprised I'm even streaming anywhere anymore. Legitimately, sometimes it just feels like a waste. Can't have fun on the internet anymore. The internet has become a monetization tool. You can't have fun on it anymore. Jokes and trolling will not be tolerated in the new era. Only consuming products and getting excited for next products. That's not on the fucking soundboard, and it needs to be. And I'm not going to remember to put it on the soundboard. Don't ask questions, just consume product and get excited for next products. Let me tell you something. If you think $70 video games, I'm going to run out and immediately cuck out to buy every single fucking $70 video game just because I need something to play, I got a bad thing to say to Sony. I got so many games in my motherfucking backlog, dude. I ain't even concerned with playing your shit, your new shit. And if Last of Us 2 is any sort of quality indicator, fuck it. Forget it. You're shit out of luck when it comes to me. I got Demon Souls, that's about it. I got Demon Souls and Demon Souls PS3, and I still haven't played Demon Souls, either of them. Fuck that. Maybe someday. Someday I'll do it. Oh shit. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Someday I'll do Demon Souls. Yeah, the lobsters look so unhappy. I hate this. Oh, okay. I like how they're just going on land. Like, everything in Midnight Mountain is just kind of like someone was high on the dev team. Perfect. Now I have to race the fucking boobies. Oh no, don't retry. Oops, quit. Here's a trick to getting past the bird race in this speedway. But if I look it up, I won't be able to suffer. Don't you want to watch me suffer? Isn't that the most fun thing you can do? Yeah, Last of Us 1 was so good. Last of Us 2 is a sequel that is unnecessary. As a lot of sequels are. A lot of times people just make sequels because the original was popular. I mean, I don't think anyone here needs to be told that. I think everyone here understands that they just make sequels because shit is popular. And it's not inherently a bad thing. There's literally nothing wrong when you can make money with making it good. Just make it worthwhile. And I don't think a lot of things are very worthwhile in the modern era. No! Oh, fuck, I hate that. Shit. I don't want you to suffer. Oh, I'm a masochist. Are you crazy? I have suffered on some playthroughs. It is ridiculous, and I guess I like it, and then I keep my mouth open. I say more please, and that's just generally how I live my life. Fuck you. Took a long time to hit him, and it didn't slow him. That dude did not lose any speed at all from that. So I mean, this shit is crazy. Ah, fuck me. There's like drift when you actually fly in this game if you have a speed boost. Like the speed takes over like the actual how fast you actually can go. It's really weird. Like you get like weird turning properties, if that makes any sense. I think everyone hates how he died. That's largely where a lot of the problems come from. People compare it to Last Jedi. I think Last Jedi is the perfect analogy for a lot of things that just don't need to exist but do because money is money. Nice lock on. I mean, it sold well. I think Pokemon Sword and Shield are complete fucking bastardizations of what makes Pokemon good, and they sold amazingly. So the laziness of Game Freak will literally know no bounds now because they have been monetarily and financially compensated for their ineptitude. And what's crazy to me is that even though that these were the most successful Pokemon games in history, they're still upset over people not liking them. Like, I don't even know what they have to complain about. They were very successful at doing whatever garbage they wanted to put out for $60. Why even complain? They made it. No, I can't stand just Gen 8. I can't stand the design architecture behind the new Pokemon games just because I find that it's just a lack of laziness, or a complete lack of care and general laziness. I absolutely refuse to play them. Even for free, I did not even want to play them because I had an opportunity to play it for free and I chose not to. I almost botched this. He's gonna zip right by me in a second. Oh yeah, I'm really fucking up now. I've had people offer to buy me the game. I've had people offer to let me borrow it. Oh, I can't see. Okay. Still chose no every time. Yeah, if they're your first Pokemon games, they're not bad. But the lack of care, the shitty models, the lying, the cutting of so much classic stuff, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. Cutting Pokemon, cutting Mega Evolutions, cutting gameplay mechanics for Dynamax just made no sense for me. And that's why I didn't even bother. Can you do any buttons with this? And then selling you back Pokemon in a DLC was also not very fucking cash money either. That's like something I expect EA to do. Like, I used to shit on EA all the time. That's legitimately something I would expect Electronic Arts to do. And for $60, I feel like you could get way more money out of almost any other game on the Switch. Fire Emblem, Odyssey. Why do I have to be so close to this dude? So I have no reaction time at all. But like that, like...
Where are these flying sh- I'm gonna...
lying about balancing the game, lying about models. It's just too much. Like, I feel like a lot of other game studios get bitched at for shit far fucking less. And they get literally shit on for one decision or one omission or one bad thing, and Game Freak gets a pass when habitually they've been fucking up and removing stuff from Pokemon over the years. Like, what happened to all the post-game? Remember when Battle Frontier was like the standard Pokemon World Tournament contests? Walking Pokemon, soaring Pokemon. I fucked up again, by the way. Because there's so many cool things in Pokemon and they just routinely remove it. I can't name a single other franchise where they do exactly that. They remove stuff constantly for no other reason. Like removing good features and replacing them with shit. It's terrible. And it's only so bad because I like the franchise so much. I say the same thing about Call of Duty, but it's more about game modes, because Call of Duty has a lot of game modes I like, and they just remove all of them. I like Team Defender, Headquarters, and Sabotage. Good luck playing that in any modern Call of Duty. You are never going to get to play any of those. I hate that. That ring is such bullshit. Like, why do we have to be so close to him? He clipped through that, by the way. I saw that. Alright, that actually helped me. Does he crash here? Yes. I mean, you're right. The problem is that Pokemon likes to build itself up. Where am I missing 10 eggs from, actually? Pokemon likes to is one of the few franchises I know where your previous work consistently builds you forward. So like the Pokemon I've had since Ruby and Sapphire, some of them I still legitimately have, and they are in my Ultra Sun. So like for the past almost 20 years, basically, you can maintain this long-lasting save file of all these Pokemon and play with them continuously. But now you got to get Pokemon Online or Pokemon Home. You got to get Nintendo Pokebank or whatever. You got to get all these extra things, Switch Online, just to maintain it. It's too much. It's way too much. And then when you move your Pokemon, you can't play with them anymore on the old game. So if you move your Gen 7 Pokemon forward to Gen 8, you just can't bring them back to Gen 8. It's a mess. It's terrible. Yeah, this should be it, right? We get 6 here. That puts us to 460. That puts us to 146. The Sorceress is 147. Sparks' level is 148. And then Egg for Sale is 149. Yes, I think that's right. I might be wrong. I don't think I missed one. That'd be hilarious if I missed an egg somewhere. Anyone ever watch 17 again? What do you mean by 17? I've been watching, there's anime I've been watching lately. World Trigger finally got its 2nd season. 150 is worth 2 eggs, thank you. Yeah, because it's the twins. I don't know why. So there really isn't 150 eggs in this game, or 151. Okay, let me do this. That's the worst egg. It really is. That egg is a nightmare. I just got good at doing that. Yeah! Instant. Quick Draw McGee with a big iron on his hip. Yeah, these things were terrifying on the PlayStation 1 because they reused the dinosaurs from what was it called? From Skelos Badlands. This shit is horrifying. I think they changed the music in this level. It's a movie called 17. It's a jab at... Really? This is a jab at Pokemon? Are you kidding me? Yeah, there were 150, but there were 151, but you couldn't get Mew for the longest. I did not know that. I actually never knew that. Playing Spyro the Dragon, it's a Pokemon reference. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? This game has references to basically every other franchise and genre. You got fighting games. The only thing you don't have is an RTS. That's the only reference that they didn't have in this game. Oh my god, I suck so hard at this. Actually the hardest level in the game because they shoot instantly. Now look up 17 again. Okay, I will. After this. What? Oh. How do you kill him? Oh. I think you can break the windows. You can break the windows in something. I forget where. And then as if this level isn't hard enough, there's actually an underwater segment as well. A Pokemon jab. 150 eggs and then one... Yeah, because you know what? It's like Mew and Mewtwo, but they call it Yin and Yang, I think, is 151, 152. So I guess we are going to finish this tonight then. And then we'll have 100% at every game. And, I don't know. Then after that, I mean, we got to think of a new stream game to play, honestly. As I said, I'm leaning towards Metroid Prime 2 and Pikmin 3, because I've only ever played Pikmin once. Pikmin 3 once, that is. Although I really am, like, hankering for Pikmin 2. What I actually found out about Pikmin 2 is that it is possible to get a Pikmin extinction on day one for Pikmin 2. And if you do so, the game actually, oh my god, the game actually is programmed to continue. Like, you can legitimately continue the game from a Pikmin extinction on day 2. But Pikmin 2 is a hard game. It's a great game, but it's a hard game. It's the movie we watch when the homies ain't around. I'm scared. Jailbreak, swim through the wall. Bruh. That's ridiculous. What was that movie I watched that was complete visual fluff? Oh, fuck. It was like werewolves in something in like high schools or some shit. Nice headshot, actually. That was pretty sweet. I can't remember what the name of it was. They, I'll never remember. I remember my friends and we watched it, and I was like, you know, it's okay to have a bad idea when making a movie. You don't have to just be like, you can have a bad idea for a movie. That doesn't mean you have to go through with it and commit to it the whole way. And they did. They really fucking did. And I could not believe my eyes that they made a movie that bad. So that's why I'm kind of trying. I don't even remember what it was called. It was really terrible. I know that this is very descriptive, but you have to understand, like, when we stopped watching it, I legitimately forgot all about what this movie was, like, unironically. Is this supposed to be this empty? Yes. Do you have to defeat every enemy? No, okay. That's the other one. I think. Oh my god. What?
That was a mine.
Oh, okay, I got it. That was really weird. That almost didn't look like that was the correct way to do it. I feel that the Legend of Spyro trilogy was weird. I didn't like Spyro's design that much. And then they made it a love series at the end. I wasn't too on board with that. Alright, so actually, can I clear this out before I do this? Just so I can get all the gems? Because this is a House of the Dead reference, I'm pretty sure. Or at least an on-rail shooter thing. Remember when you used to go to arcades with your friends and you would get tokens and you would do stuff? Yeah, I've only done that a few times in my life. I could totally see the appeal. It's fun. It's a social thing. And nowadays they don't have that. And especially nowadays they don't have it. Hilarious. I thought Cinder was a sister. No, Cinder was like some disciple of the evil dragon or whatever. And in the second game they fall in love or something. I don't know. It's the cheesiest love plot line ever. A lot of these platforming love plot lines are just whatever, man. See, at least Hunter and Bianca, Hunter and Bianca, at least they fall in love, and it's like, how do I say this without sounding weird? As I have something awful in my eye. At least you could say Hunter had Stockholm Syndrome. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, everyone loves rabbits. I mean, Playboy has rabbit women, right? Final Fantasy has Viera. I don't know a single person who thinks Viera aren't at least on some level fucking cute. And that's why everyone loves them in Final Fantasy, even in 14. My biggest complaint in 14 is that you can't make a male Viera. Because they exist in lore, and I want to make a male Viera, and I can't. I'm so disappointed by it. Well, shit, that was everything I knew about the series. Yeah, it's not his sister now. Because they fall in love at the end. They fly off, and then they do romantic things. And it's disgusting. Because love doesn't exist in this meaningless reality that we live in. It reads like fan fiction towards the end, but whatever. What can you do, right? I didn't write it. I actually should take a death here. Let me get, you need healing for this. Let me get healing first. Oh, shit. I mean, I could just die, it would be faster, but I want to keep my lives. I'm probably never playing this version again. This version is just worse than every other version, by far. Alright, beautiful. There should be one more hit point, just anywhere. See, this is why this is the hardest level. It's a lot of platforming. The enemies have like instant, really good attacks, and there's like no healing really spread out anywhere. Alright. I probably shouldn't have too hard of a time. I mean, we haven't really had much of a hard time with anything else so far, so. Gunfight at the Jurassic Corral. This thing a 5? This is a cactus? Do I have to glide around the thing again? I think I do. Yeah, this level is it's rough. Some rough shit. Apparently I didn't pick up a 5 just around here. I gotta do this again and I'll die now, watch. Oh, yeah. Sometimes gems just sparks can't pick it up. I don't know why. It's some weird thing that happens. I feel the only game franchise that got fucked over was Kid Icarus 1. It was a 25-year gap between the games was ridiculous. But that's Nintendo. I mean, they spend so much time focusing on one franchise or two. They focus on what? Mario, not Donkey Kong. Mario, Zelda. They used to focus on Metroid. They used to do Star Fox. Like, so many other franchises just don't exist anymore. At all. Get out of here. Whoa there, partner. You better slow down. Something something yeehaw. You've yeed your last haw. Yes, that is a motherfucking JoJo reference. I didn't shoot either of them. Fuck. Are you serious? Now, realistically, how the fuck were you gonna react to that? Are you kidding me, man? That's why this is one of the hardest things to do in the game. Do we turn right here? No, okay. Oh, look, you almost T-posed. What is this? Dude! Yo, this version sucks. This version is awful. He got in front of his friend. Unbelievable. I'm gonna die right at the end. Oh my god. The extra hit point doesn't mean shit. There you go, skill point. Oh, and you get the full healing from it? Oh shit, awesome. With a big iron on his hip. Okay. This is the end, I think. I shot him in midair. Space westerns, guys. Everyone loves them. Wow, that was way easier because you get that healing point. Okay, I think we're done. Yep. Exit level. Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, DK. DK kind of gets updated. It used to earlier. It's like Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Fire Emblem. I mean, Smash kind of counts, maybe. I don't know. Like Yoshi, no, and Kirby. Kirby used to get a lot of games. Like Yoshi, DK, Star Fox are kind of on, and Metroid are on like tier 2, and then there's like tier 3 with like F-Zero, Kid Icarus. But Fire Emblem only went up recently because of Awakening. They realized they could resell Fire Emblem games. Alright, so what's even left in the game? We have 147. We do the Sparks level, it's 148. And then we do Egg for Sales 149. Okay, so we can only do the Sparks level, I'm pretty sure, after we beat the Sorceress, which is kind of lame, honestly. Oh no, I think there's a story reason. It's like, oh, the Sorceress does something weird here. We need to have Sparks investigated. Oh, I need healing. I have no hit points. Because they used to make a lot of these games for GameCube, you know? Like on the GameCube, they had DK games. They had like 1 or 2. And then they had 2 Star Fox games, an F-Zero game, a Fire Emblem game. Like everything showed up on the GameCube. Arguably the best Metroid games were there. Arguably some of the most iconic and best Zelda games were there. Mario. I like Mario Sunshine. I give people the pachinko level. It does suck. But let's not pretend like every level in a Mario game has been classic gold. Most Mario games have shit levels. He doesn't even say anything else, which is my favorite part about it. I think this is harder than the original. I also changed the music. Because I don't think she had real boss music before. She had the normal one. Yeah, that F-Zero game on the GameCube was the last one. I actually streamed it one time. It was fun. I like GX. The only thing is you have to race a bunch to be able to unlock stuff, and the story is iconically very difficult. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, you can't barrel stuff her with it. She just turns immune. My favorite. Not the boss theme for the original game was glitched. Yeah, it played the Midday Gardens theme. I didn't even know that Sorcerers had a boss theme. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. What, did they like set the music level ID for the Midday Gardens level or something by accident? I thought that was always intentional. And now I know it's not. See, I don't know everything about the games I play. Sometimes people show up on my streams and they legitimately school me a little bit and tell me what's going on. Some of these games I played since I was literally a kid. Ah, fuck. I really shouldn't be taking hits like this. You kind of can't dodge any of her attacks inside of the things. Wow, that's ridiculous tracking. This is harder than the original too. I think her aiming is just better. Thank you. I didn't eat it. That's not good. I like how they freeze when they land, just temporarily. Oh shit, the UFO is actually harder in this version. So you used to be able to keep a UFO the whole time afterwards, and you could just shoot her to death slowly. And I think I did that in the PlayStation 1 version that I played. And specifically in that playthrough. Wow, just flying into her hurts you? Okay. They did it by mistake. Yeah, I figured it was. It was always weird. Like, the boss just doesn't have a normal, you know, like you'd think the final boss is like a legitimate final boss theme, and it doesn't. Or at least it would share it with something else, you know? Come on, Sparks, please. Yeah, she's not this aggressive on the original at all. Oh my god. You gotta do like weird shit to evade in this version, and it's probably just not worth it in my opinion. Yeah, like this. That's why it's not worth it to do that. Because her fireballs home way harder in this version. Yeah. So honestly, it's just better to just hop on and fire, hit her, and hop off. It just saves time. So was the choice to change the Evening Lakes music a conscious decision in this game? Like how did that work out? Alright, well that time we got 2 hits. I wish we could stick on the cannon phase the whole time. Because now we're on to the land tank. Because they definitely have different music for Lost Fleet and the Evening Lake home. Evening Lake plays, I think, also the same theme as what plays here, the Midday theme. Oh shit, oh shit, shit. No. It's so weird. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not game ruining. It's definitely, it's one of those unique, interesting things that you're just kind of like, well, what was the story behind that in the dev room? And maybe they talk about it. I don't know. All right, we gotta wait for the UFOs, which are red in this game. What? She outran me. I don't even know, man. Okay, cool. It's just better to do that. I don't. We're not here to win any awards. Sadly, it takes 4 hits. That's probably the worst part about it. Oh my god. I can't believe I got wombo comboed. She was just as aggressive in the original, but the homing wasn't there? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It feels more aggressive when you have homing capabilities, honestly. And when you can do shit like that. I think she's also faster, because I don't remember her running me down like that. She got that new shit. Done. Oh, you heard how that egg landed? That sounded hard. Yeah, he's born knowing how to fly. And we get a Terminator reference, or not, what, fuck, who did that? Not a Terminator reference.
You just defeated the sorceress, rescued the dragon eggs, and restored freedom to the lost dragon worlds.
So it's a reverse Terminator.
Perhaps a nice vacation in Dragon Shores, hmm?
You're a real comedian sometimes, Bentley. You know, I still have to find the rest of the dragon eggs. Plus, Hunter seems to have disappeared again, so I should go make sure he's not in more trouble. You haven't seen him, have you?
What? Me? Oh, no. If I do happen to encounter him, however, I will most certainly inform you immediately.
It's a funny thing, Spyro.
There she is. This is her one appearance in the game.
To the dragon worlds, but somehow I ended up here. Maybe my coordinate tables are out of date. Yeah, by 1,000 years. That would explain why the book was so cheap.
He's got a pie chart on his scoreboard. I don't like the way Alora looks in this version.
Sure, Laura, but I still have to find the rest of the eggs. Well,
Yeah, the 2 eggs that you have to find. Yeah.
Hunter? Well, hey, I can help. I just saw him sneak off with him. Agent 9, isn't that a Rhinoc?
Yeah, the cheat codes still work.
Rhinoc! Let me at him. You want a piece of me?
It's one of those nice things. They're like, hey, we'll keep the same cheat codes that work. You get like Big Head, I think, Big Head Spyro, and changes colors and stuff. Remember when they had cheat codes in new games?
I'm sure he will turn up soon.
Good times.
She'll come visit Avalar soon, okay?
And it never happened. You know how much that hurts me? He never visited her in Avalar.
Now, how many times have I told you not to tease that moose?
It was Billy's idea. Yeah.
Is that true, Billy? Hold that thought, Billy. Spyro, great to see ya.
Hi, Sheila. I've been looking for Hunter all day.
You know, we could be getting the eggs instead of looking for them. Yeah, the level warp is helpful a little bit. And lives, but I have like 50 lives. It's alright.
Oh no. Oh no.
There we go.
Okay, now where were we, baby? Yes. Oh.
Awful.
It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love.
Right,
Just
idiot.
look away. Well,
You'll
I guess we'll have to find the rest of the eggs.
Come on, Spyro. Take a little break. Let's watch the show.
Feels good, man. Yeah, at the end of the original, they had Sparks fly up to the camera and he just stares at it. A complete fourth wall break. And it's just creepy. It's weird. Blinking on like PS1 games is not really much of a thing. I mean, look at Metal Gear. Metal Gear, no one has eyes in MGS1. They have shadows, basically, where their eyes should be. Blinking is reserved for codec calls. But, Metal Gear Solid. I was never a fan of MGS1. I was never a fan of MGS2. I like MGS3. MGS3 is on the 3DS, and it kind of, you can't really find it anymore. Alright, here we go. Catharsis. Fucking catharsis. Get over here, you fat fuck. Oh, hold on.
Don't worry, Spyro. I won't be needing any more of your money. Now, don't look so surprised. I found one of the dragon eggs. I'm going to sell it for a fortune back at Evelar. Uh-oh. Why are you looking at me like that? I've got to be going now. Toodles!
Oh shit, he went the other way. How's that? There you go. You get all your money back from him. All the money. And what's nice is he... Jesus. What's nice is he converted it all into bigger denominations. Probably just so you don't sit here getting gems thrown in your face for literally an hour. Drat! Drat! And double drat! I forget how much he coughs up. I don't remember how many gems are in this game. I think it's 15,000. So I think we're gonna be here for a while. This is a long segment because we're only missing one level, which is the Sparks level. This is like Spyro 2 and 3. You're just getting all your stuff back. This time they don't have Hunter do it for you, which was a little bit of a tease. Yeah, there's probably a way to do it so you could stay with him the whole time if you like push charge at the right time. 15,000, yeah. Remember Croc? You mean like from Sonic? No, it was Vector the Crocodile. That's who it was. I always like Team Chaotix. I'm so sad Sonic Heroes is not canon, man. I like I like Team Chaotix. I like how they had the... Oh, nice. Okay. Ow. He goes right to Crystal Islands, which is probably just because it's the nearest portal. I don't think there's any in-universe lore reason for that. So yeah, we're only missing 200 gems and a single egg. So technically, I think we should be above... Yeah, Midnight Mountain goes to 111. Knuckles Chaotix is canon. No, I've never heard of Croc. I've heard of Gex. I like Gex. There's a lot of Sony platformers that never came back. It's so sad, so disappointing. Oh, we got Key Thief. Very nice. Knuckles Chaotix is canon. Yeah, are we ever going to be able to play Knuckles Chaotix again on anything made within the last 30 years? What is that, a Genesis game? Feels kind of bad. It just reminds me how fucking old I am at this point. That's what really gets me, is I just remember how old I am when I talk about some of these games. These games that were around when... Oh, look, we got the glitch again, probably for the last time. This reminds me of how old I am in general. Very depressing. There you go. You could just charge him. Croc had one sequel that was 32X. Dude, I think that was before I was born. 32. What was the 32X? Fucking. Oh shit. Hold on. Was that like 90? Was that the 80s? Like 91? If so, I was too young. I wasn't around then. Like my cousin had an NES, and that was it. He never got an SNES. He just had an NES as a kid. because he wasn't as big into video games as I was. That was the extent of people playing video games in our family. He had an NES, that was it. What does this open? Okay, easy. Yeah, I did it. $32X was, yeah, I remember the Sega way of doing consoles was to just have attachments for the console to make it more powerful. Yeah, that wasn't gonna last. That was not gonna last forever. And obviously Sega ain't around anymore in the console race as a part of that decision. I feel a little bad for them. I mean, who could have predicted that that wasn't going to work? That was not going to be the way forward. Fuck. I mean, like, think about all the bad things that have happened in video game console development, right? Like, how many of them have people genuinely seen coming? Like, all these mistakes and stuff, you know? A lot of times it's just randomly out of nowhere. Like, do you think Microsoft intentionally signed up to having the Xbox One get fucking destroyed by Sony? I don't think so. I think one dude sold probably the worst aspect of it and they thought it was okay. And they didn't get away with it. And maybe there was, oh shit. Ah! But yeah, I think that they sold something that they thought was going to be okay and they were going to get away with it, and they did not get away with it at all. And on some level, I feel bad for them, but on the other level, these people want to know how many people are in your goddamn house, so they know how to broadcast shit to you, so fuck that. How about no? Some Big Brother bullshit where they can spy directly into your bullshit. And I mean, it's like, obviously you could bring up the argument of a government doing it. Why the fuck does a game studio need to do it? Just because they can, and they will. How about no? What a terrible idea. And they spent the whole generation paying for it, and they're damn sure gonna pay for it even into this one. It's like they don't even like ask real gamers what their opinions are and the dumb shit that they want to market. I think nobody would say yes to that idea. Only a corporation would believe people would like that idea. Only a corporation. No actual gamers and normal people would want that. That is a slippery door if I've ever seen one. I don't have any power-ups. This is going to be a little bad. Okay. Come on, Daddy Elite. Spew Wiggett. Yeah, the CDI sucked and was too expensive. I mean, a lot of times it's just as simple as that. Your console is just too expensive. It's not worth the money. I can't blame people if they feel that way a lot of times. Like the PS3, that's one of the things that really fucked with the PS3 was like a $700 price tag. And of course, my favorite line of PR, which is if you can't afford it, get another job. My absolute favorite line of PR from anything ever. That's a really good thing to tell your customers. And I mean, you could be right on a very pragmatic level. That doesn't mean you should tell your customers that at all. And I can't believe, as someone with a business degree needs to hear that. You know, you think that people with business degrees that work at these big companies wouldn't need to hear that from anyone. And that's not the case at all. But as I say, we only live in clown world. We don't live in a proper right reality where good things happen and bad things don't. We live in purely clown world where idiots have all the power and do all the dumb shit, and the rest of us just kind of have to pay for it. one way or another, like literally or metaphorically. All right, you know what time it is. It's time to suffer.
Remember, sparks can break open treasure chests, and using the guidebook, warp you to any level you want.
Actually, that would make it better to just defeat the sorceress right away. All right, well, I think wasn't the level select a cheat in Ripto's Rage, and it's legitimately in this one now? Yeah, see, now we can fast travel to whatever level we want, but I mean, by the time you get it, it's worthless. It doesn't mean anything. Sadly, there's no New Game Plus, so you could use it on, like, New Game Plus. You know, you don't really get anything from it here. So, we can go to the super bonus. Is it world or round? I think it's round. The super bonus round. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that they used to have a whole ton of consoles that would just get thrown out every year. And it's no wonder that the industry kind of crashed in '83. I could have seen that one. They have a whole bunch of consoles, no quality of that any of these games are worth your money, and this shit costs hundreds, thousands of dollars. Forget it, man. I hate that a lot of things have come out in the past failed because of price tags or not enough support. Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes it's literally that petty, and it's literally that simple.
Hey, you finally made it, Spyro. Hunter was a little worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress, but I always knew you'd beat her. This place is where the sorceress kept all her treasure.
All right, cool.
By the way, Hunter is around.
Yeah, all right. See, they carry chests in this. They didn't carry anything in the original, I don't think. Now this is just pure fun. This is just a purely for fun level. Kind of like Nasty's level, because you didn't really have a bonus level like in Spyro 1 and Spyro 2. Yeah, you have three options. You could buy the Switch, you could buy the Sony console, or you could buy the Microsoft console, and each one has benefits and each one has negatives. And I mean, we could argue what the benefits are for each and the negatives are as well. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely something to consider every single time. Like for me now, Microsoft has at least the backwards compatibility thing down. And like you can't even play half of Sony and Nintendo's libraries on most of their present day consoles. You can only play like select titles that they want you to play. The head of Sony even said, like, why would people play these old games? And I'm gonna notoriously never forget about that, because I'm gonna be a petty motherfucker about that. I think that's like, you know, when you come down to selling stuff, like people make Crash 4 and you have all these other franchises. I mean, they're releasing a new Ratchet and Clank game. How old is Ratchet and Clank? You know, you're gonna say that, like, why would people play old PS2 games? Well, maybe because they're fucking good. But again, I don't think that's something that a gamer would need to be told. I'll be honest with you. Is that all we need to do here? Yeah, okay. What's the first one? Submarine.
Hi, Spyro. Did you see the... I just finished fixing... Want to take myself for...
Yes.
Great.
And I mean, look how expensive the new consoles are. Only two backwards compatible Nintendo... Or yeah, the Wii and the Wii U. It's a shame, because it doesn't need to be that way at all. I'm really kind of sad that is the case. Why can Nintendo not figure out that their whole appeal is backwards compatibility for the most part, playing the old classics? I would have never had another Nintendo console without the ability to play Mario 64 and Ocarina. And Ocarina, you can play Ocarina basically on every console that's ever existed since the N64, every home console, and even the 3DS you can play it. So why Mario 64 didn't get that same treatment, I don't know. That's the thing about Nintendo, is sometimes they'll do like really cool stuff, and then sometimes they'll do stuff that it just makes me go like, well, what the fuck? Why did this have to be the way things went? If you want to play like Path of Radiance on the GameCube, your only options are to find a version of it that works, presumably, or to emulate it. And you know how Nintendo feels about emulation. They fucking hate it. They hate you if you do it. They hate everything about it. But then they don't give you any better alternative. You know? What the fuck? Above? Is this like some weird like pseudo glitch again? Yeah, I think they're really pointing into another part of the level. Yeah, I think I'm done here. How much do I have? Yeah. They've been cracking down on emulators forever. The truth of the matter is that they're never going to succeed fully, but they're just going to get annoying with people about it. They're going to cease and desist or whatever. And I mean, legally, that is totally in their right, but you would think that they would just have... Oh, shit, this is the fucking thing. I hate this. All right, it's actually time to suffer. They started... Kill me. Just kill me. Yeah, I think the papers came out where they were legit like stalking this guy like in real life because he made homebrew. I hate this so much. Oh, you have no idea. Because the problem is that the ones that you need to do that are easy don't give you enough boost to really make it sustainable. Oh shit. I'm really fucked. And that's where the real difficulty comes from, is that you can only really get boosts like here. And you have to not be boosting on that turn, which is kind of annoying. Fuck. Because they're going to be boosting and catching up. Look how slow you go in this. Oh my god. No, I bounced too much. Oh my god. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this so much. This is the worst challenge in the game. Okay, I didn't get anything from that. That's nice. Okay. Oh, fuck. What? Wait. I literally hit nothing. There was actually nothing on the floor. Oh my god, I almost had a stroke. Holy shit. I'm sorry to not look at chat. I really don't want to do this 1,000 times today. Thank you. Wow, I actually got it on my second attempt. But now we're actually not done. We have to do this again because we have to get all this stuff. Yeah, they're cracking down on it, but they've always been cracking down on it. They've always had it out for GBA Temp and other places. When the real truth of the matter is all they need to do is just re-release the games. People would buy them. People, are you kidding me? People wouldn't rebuy GameCube games. You don't have to always do it in some stupid Mario collection or something. People would just buy the games because it's Nintendo. Oh shit, excellent. It's literally that simple. You mean to tell me people wouldn't buy Twilight Princess or whatever game of the year, whatever game they're trying to fucking peddle to people? A bunch of Nintendo suits really believe that they're not gonna do it. I mean, like, that's the thing, that's the lesson that Valve tells us, is that Valve just offered better service than whatever the pirates had, you know, for affordable prices, and people fucking love Steam. Steam is like, that was the second attempt. I quit immediately on the first, but yeah, thank you. You just offer better service, and I think a lot of people would love to have a Nintendo console where they could play their old classic games. Hilarious. Still, and then I got my ass kicked. What? Why did I have to start back here? You know what? It actually makes it a little better. I could get up here. Like, I know that, like, because discs eventually fade, and that's why I'm looking at the fucking Series X, because I'm like, shit, I kind of want to mod the Series X so I could play old GameCube games. Hell yeah. I want to be able to play my classics and not have to get up and put in a disc and hope the disc works, and hey, I want to own the, because I'm a physical collector. You know who's making all the money for me buying physical games? Not Nintendo. When I bought Skies of Arcadia for the GameCube like a couple months ago for some ridiculous price, you want to know who made the profit? Not Nintendo. Nintendo made zero. Oh my god, are you serious? Please warp me back. There's more out here, by the way, and that's why I'm annoyed. All right. That's what I like to see. All right, I just gotta basically complete. Nice. I gotta complete one lap so I'm able to get up top there. Oh, and down there. What the fuck? I'm trash at this. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia is rare as shit. Why is one spawning here now like this? That's interesting. Skies of Arcadia is rare as shit. That's why it was $82 fucking dollars, and I recognize the rareness of it because I'm like, holy shit, I've never seen this game before, and if I don't get it here, I'll never see it again, period. And then all this, and then the quarantine happened, so I was literally right. Because they don't even let you in the store anymore if you want to go there. You gotta, like, have a curbside order. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. Here we go. Can I get this? Okay, I think we're good. We are not. There's something on the other side of the court. Oh, I could go backwards? Oh, motherfucker, I didn't know this. Because the thing is once you're on a vehicle, you really kind of can't. Found LOD. What's LOD? Feel like I should know this. Legend of Dragoon, yeah. Legend of Dragoon for 30. Yeah, like, but see, that's the thing. As much as I paid for it, I knew it was worth more online. I knew immediately online I won't be able to get an easy return policy if there's something wrong with it. Yeah, there's something wrong with that right there, by the way. I knew that if anything was wrong with it, the store offers like a week refund. So I was like, you know what? At least this way, stuck crab, by the way, at least this way I'll be able to get my money back if there's something wrong with it, right? Like, because they show you the disc and everything, but obviously the only way to know if it's going to work is if you go home and play it yourself. Like, there's no way, there's no skipping around that. You have to be able to go home and play it. Period. It's not a question. All right, I think now we're done. I think I've been at this number before. Yep. Well, that was a very painless segment. Usually that's way more painful than what it was today. There you go, double power up. I think it's only the third one of the series to this point. Talking greatest hits, there's a lot of classic games. They had Doom on the fucking PlayStation there for $200. I wish I had the disposable income to buy that, just as a museum piece, as I like to call them, just to own them and say I have them. I wish I could flatter people with my gaming collection. I'm serious. I wish that was a totally awesome thing I could put on like a profile somewhere and women would love it. It would be great. I have the full Zelda collection on the GameCube, like basically every Zelda game ever released on the GameCube. The only thing I don't have are fucking collector's editions on the GameCube because I was too young to really get them. That's the one tragic part. I was too young. I was legitimately like 10 and before I realized what a collector's edition was. It was like $300 for this weird Xbox controller. I don't do peripherals. Actually, that's a lie. I did the what's it called? The Power Glove for the NES. I have that somewhere. I need to find it. They should remake something like that. That shit looks cool. It has no practical usage, but it's cool as fuck. I'm not gonna sit here and say it don't look cool. Is that it? Yeah, wow, that's it. We have everything. I felt like there was more. Huh. Oh no, what's woo? Oh no, okay, yeah, there is more. They say level 100% complete. We have to do this. I was about to say. It's the one for the mech game? Yeah, I don't know what that is.
But the sorceress must have survived that last battle. Your best chance at defeating her is my flying saucer. I've cast some spells.
Okay, yep, thank you. Is this just like the Ripto fight? Because Ripto's final form is really easy. I gotta scratch my face. You have no idea how much this is bothering me so badly. Yeah, now this fight is way easier. This is just like a final throwaway. Because the sorcerer is evil. 360 no scope. Alright, done. I like how this is just grape soda. Yin and yang, yep. 1 and 2. Now we get the true ending. I like how it's just, what is it, Green Hill Zone? Not Green Hill, fuck, what is it called? Artisan Hill? Stone Hill, Stone Hill. Hooray. Need to get a game where all three of the villains team up. Nasty Nork and Ripto and the Sorceress. That's what we really need. Disgusting. That would be actually the best. They all team up. And each one of them has different worlds and you can pick which one you want to go to. That's what we really need. Apparently I exist somewhere in this empty void, as you can hear. Well, it'll never happen. But you know what, like I said, I'm glad the Reignited trilogy exists. For sure. We ran through this way faster, honestly. That's pretty cool. I think Skies of Arcadia is one of the rarest games I own. I also have Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance, both of which are excessively rare games because of the limited run that they had. I'm trying to think, like most 360 games were mass produced, so there's not really too much to even really say. As you can see, 6 out of 5, which is pretty fucking sweet. All right, there you go, done with this. Let me put it away, and I'm actually going to put this away after all this time. Dragon Warrior? Oh, you're talking about like OG old stuff for sure, because I don't have any of that. What I really want to do is I want to play Pikmin 3. Because I haven't played Pikmin 3 on the Switch. I don't know. How quickly can I clip a YouTube video? Is it possible for me to end a YouTube stream? Oh shit. It's an NES game? Okay. Is it possible for me to end... I almost knocked this shit the fuck over. This chair is literally breaking. I gotta replace it. Because it's not even healthy to sit in because I get no back support. If you want, we could fuck around for a little bit. I could go whip out something. We could play maybe Spyro Into the Dragonfly. Actually, I'm gonna do a playthrough on that game. I think it deserves a playthrough. One final time of my life, and then just never play it again. So I still kind of want to stream, which is rare. So maybe what I'll do... Can you clip a YouTube video? No. I don't know how long you have to be disconnected for it to consider a stream over, is the thing. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna bring it back up within 5 minutes. If that's a valid move that I can do. So I'm gonna end the Spyro stream. I'm literally gonna come right back because I want to play Pikmin 3. I want to start that. That's the next thing. No, don't end dab. Well, if I dab, you won't see it. I might be playing my games the whole time dabbing, and you just don't know. That's the crazy part. But no, I'm just gonna literally end this, and I'm gonna come back live in 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. However long it takes for YouTube and Twitch to say, yeah, the stream is over. So the sooner I cut it, the sooner I can come back. So big ups, yes. But anyway, it was a good Spyro stream. The Midnight Worlds are actually pretty quick. I thought that this would take way longer than it did, and it totally didn't. I guess I'm also not playing Valhalla today, which is a little sad, but whatever. I mean, I've been playing it non-fucking stop. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll have to see. But big ups. I will be right back. Should I even play some sound clips? Oh, yes, I should.
Duh, cringe! Duh, cringe! Cringe! Is that all you shit-posting fucks can say? Duh, base, cringe, cringe! Base, cringe, cringe, base, cringe! I feel like I'm in a fucking asylum full of dementia-ridden old people that can do nothing but repeat the same fucking words on loop like a fucking broken record! Cringe, 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 cringe! Cringe, base, onions, snoy, onions, lol, onions, cringe, boomer, Lizoomer, I am boomer, no zoom, zoomies, zoomer going zoomies, ah! I fucking hate the internet so goddamn much, fuck, you shitposting, honest to God, fucking hope your mother chokes on her own feces in hell, you cocksucker, but oh, I know my post is cringe, isn't it? Cringe, cringy, cringe, based, Reddit, cringe, based, cringe, Zoom, cringe, onions, Reddit, based.
I actually do like Valhalla now. That's the sad part. It actually grows on you as the more you play it. That's the crazy part, honestly. After playing 50 hours, around the 20-hour mark, I actually did start to like it. I don't know if you've been watching the playthrough. Like, yeah, there's a lot to complain about and a lot to criticize, but it actually does get really, really fucking cool towards the end. So I'm at least enjoying it now. That's the crazy part. But yeah, big ups.
Whatever you're talking about, I don't care. My guess is no one's ever loved you before.
The last time we met, you ruined my nail art. Now I have to reapply a whole new coat.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? I am so sorry.
Oh, well, in that case...
Oh no, what I meant to say is, I'm so sorry that you have nothing more important to do in life.
I can't see a thing.
This is this song, by the way, and I'm totally gonna play it just because I want to see if I actually get content ID'd on YouTube. It would be hilarious if a game entirely made up of plagiarism content IDs me on fucking YouTube. Amazing.
After all he's been around, and in my beauty should be crowned the king of limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I'll still say he should be crowned.
It would be beyond sweet. It would be fucking hilarious.
He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the King of Limbo. Yeah, he had to face enough sins, but at least he kept his legitims. I think that we should be crowning him the King of Limbo. Take it away, Ranger baby.
By the way, accompanying this video is some of the most disturbing visuals you can possibly fucking imagine. Be glad this is the audio-only version. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, then we start something. The King of Limbo. Doo-wop, a doobie-doo-wop, a doo-wop, a doobie-doo-wop, a doo-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. King of Limbo. A doo-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. A doo-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. A doo-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. King of Limbo. What a fucking disaster.